Yo, you take the next two so I get Amanda Hebos.
You got it. Zubaira Tukhugov versus Ricardo Ramos. So we already mentioned, but actually both these guys have fought people that are fighting earlier on in this card, which is pretty.
Yeah, they beat those guys.
Yeah, they beat those guys. I'll start with Tukhugov, 2-2-1. He lost a split decision in his last time out, but before that, he KO'd Kevin Aguilar. All right. In the first, it was a good fight. It was a solid performance by him, and he needed that win. And before that, he lost a split decision to Lerone Murphy and Renato Moicano. So he's lost 3 split decisions in his last 4 fights.
It was a draw against Lerone Murphy.
It was a draw, split decision draw.
He lost a split decision to Hakeem Dawodu. That was kind of 50-50.
Yeah, the fact that he gets to split decisions so often is worrisome.
Felipe Novari fought to split decision back in 2019. It's like,
very weird. But all those guys, for the most part, are good competition, and he just came up a little short a couple of times. But you could say that was just like bad luck. Oh, bad luck. I lost a couple of split decisions. I had a draw. But if you look a little closer, I think I point the finger at his gas tank. You watch those fights, he slows dramatically as the fight goes on, which is a huge problem. And the weight cut is a huge problem for him. He weighed in 4 pounds over against that fight against Hakeem Dawodu, and he looked piss poor. He looked not good. So both those things going together, that's huge. He's taken on Ricardo Ramos, 3-2, quietly 6-2 in the UFC, losing to Said Nurmagomedov and Lerone Murphy. He's a guy with great grappling, 3 takedowns per fight, 58% accuracy, 73% takedown defense. These guys have very similar games. It's crazy. But overall, I like Ramos. He's got the better stand-up, the better gas tank. I think their grappling is pretty even. It's tough to say who's better at that. But I think Ramos wins the striking exchanges, and I think that's going to be the difference maker in the end of it.
See, I think I see this fight playing out as it plays into Tukhugov's hands at the beginning, but as the fight wanes, you see it go more and more and more and more and more into Ramos's favor and he's going to take full control of that by the 3rd round. So I'm actually going to agree with you on that one. I really like Ricardo Ramos. He's young, he's talented. I love these featherweights, man. They're great.
Dude, the division is so stacked. But if we're both agreeing on this one, if we're both agreeing on Ricardo Ramos, that's going to be 2 underdogs in a row. So get it while it's hot. And what's the next one, Dan?